All right, first day over here, getting all my tools set up. All the cabinets are over here, and got most everything out of this corner. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is start working on this, getting this fridge out. Fridge, since they're not going to Florida yet, they're gonna be here a while. I think I'm gonna try to move this fridge. I gotta disconnect the ice maker, and I wanna try to put it over here. Gonna move this cabinet because we got a plug down there. So hopefully I can put the fridge over here and they'll still be able to use it. And then after that, the next thing, I want to get this old range out because they're going to be taking that away on Friday. Today's Tuesday, so I got lots of time. Of course, all this is staying for now. Decided we're going to put a new window in here too. We're going to do that much later, but this window's shot. So we'll see how it goes. There's lots going on here. It's quite a mess. Looks like the tile's going to have to come out. These have to come down. These we're saving, but what I would love to try to do is try to not have to take these down, but we'll see how that goes. I think they're going to have to come down, but we'll see. All right, that's the start. Today is the start. All right, we're getting the wall all ripped out, all the drywall. It's actually drywall and plaster. A couple more pieces to pull out, and then I gotta cut a straight line here and pull one more piece out here. I've noticed all the electricals in really bad shape. You got wire casings all chewed through and just nasty. So I'm gonna pull all this electrical out and put in whole brand new circuit. I'm gonna put 2 new circuits in, new lighting, new wiring. I'm gonna put a light under here, new switches, new plug. I'm gonna put a proper plug in here for the fridge. And then I'm gonna insulate this whole wall. There was no insulation in this wall at all. There was just this foil. That's all there was. Just a vapor barrier foil, 0 insulation. So I'm going to insulate this, and I'm probably going to poly it and then drywall after I do all the mechanicals, electric and plumbing. All right, the stove, cooktop, and oven are coming at any minute, and they're going to take away the old one here, which I have out here for them. They said they're 2 stops away, so they're going to be here anytime. All right. All right, so I got this plumbing all hooked up. This was all out of pitch really bad, so it was never draining. So I fixed it all. I put hangers in here. So I've got straps holding everything pitched properly. And you can see it goes way up on a nice strong pitch. This is the new stuff going here. Now I've got a clean out here, which is really smart on a kitchen near the sink. This is about the best place I could put it that was convenient. And then it pitches up nicely here, and it goes right up through, up into the sink. So that's all done. Nice pitch on it. So that's gonna drain properly. All right, well, we got the drains in now. All hooked up down there. Got trap adapter 1.5 inch. This is 2 inch on the drain, and then it goes down to a 1.5 inch for the vent pipe, and it hooks into the old cast iron or galvanized that goes through the roof. I got a Fernco up there, and I got this all hooked in here. The piece of strapping so it's nice and tight. And that's it for the drain. Now I'm going to start the supply, hot and cold. Here's your supply is here. New blue for cold, red for hot. Got nice anchors here. I got the 90-degree bends with no fittings. Got two shutoffs here coming from the old copper, connected to the old copper going out to the faucet in the outside hose bib. And that'll do it. Now I just got to dress in everything upstairs and the plumbing will be done. Okay, I had to fur out every stud with 3/8 because the old drywall is it's drywall and plaster, so it totals almost an inch, about 7/8 of an inch. So I had to fur out here, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I used my nail gun and I glued it all on so it's solid. And I'm probably actually gonna have to fur out that too the more I look at it. All right. Got that foamed in real good. And I got a little more to put in there. Just getting ready to pull this window out. Got the new one here. Nice single casement. Just cutting right down. Cutting right down. And then I'm gonna have to cut across the top and across the bottom. You know, let that sucker drop right out. I got a big pile of snow out there to let it drop into so it doesn't break the glass. It's gonna be a bitch. Okay, it's gonna go at any minute. See the daylight. It's moving now. So I just got to cut across the bottom and she's going to go. All right. Getting ready to drop this window. One little bit of cut, she's going to go. Gonna go. Woohoo! Didn't even break any glass. Nice. Beautiful 20-degree day for doing windows. All right, I've got that big bitch out of there. Woohoo! Gonna make such a nice difference to have just a single casement in there. All right. All right, I got the frame all built. I'll do all the exterior trim once the weather warms up. But that's the frame is all built. Now I'm just gonna drop it in and foam it up and we'll be all done with the window for now. All right, I got the new window all installed. So got the nice view, and all you do is you just open one lock and then it just cranks out like butter. Just beautiful. I got the screen out right now because I want to keep it clean. But there's the old one out there. All right. Nice seal. Lock it down. Seals it shut. Just beautiful. Drywall going up. Getting her done. All right, got the drywall on the wall all done. Looking pretty good. And next I just gotta finish up this little drywall up here on the ceiling, the soffit. And then I can start getting my tape on and my first coat of mud, Durabond. Woohoo. All right. I got the first coat of mud on, got the first coat of tape and mud. This is all Durabond. I always use Durabond on the first coat. This is a tough one here because you're going into the old drywall into the new. But yeah, I use all Durabond because that's what's gonna stop it from cracking. It's the real tough stuff. Mix it up, and then it chemically dries, so you don't have to wait more than usually 90 minutes. So I'll let this set tonight, and then I can start coming in with top coat with just regular mix, not Durabond, because Durabond you can't really sand it, so you need to have a softer for the top coat. All right. All right, just got it all sanded out. So she's ready for primer. That is a tough job sanding. It is the worst. Just loaded up with, oh man, nasty ass. All right, let's get some primer on this baby. All right, just got a coat of primer on it. Looks pretty good. You see it better without the light on. Still wet, but that's really all she needs is one coat of primer. 99% of it's gonna be covered. You're gonna have all cabinets there. You're gonna have tile in between the cabinets. And then you're gonna have cabinets there. And there's gonna be refrigerator right to the ceiling. So the only part you're really gonna see is that little bit of ceiling and that little bit of wall right there. But other than that, that's about it. So in reality, I think I'm gonna tomorrow start working on this floor, get this all filled in so I can basically start putting cabinets in, because I want to get the template guys in here to do the template for the stone top, the quartz. So the sooner I get these cabinets in, the sooner they can make the template. So that's the goal. Get that going tomorrow, and maybe by middle of next week have this all in, so I can get the template guy in here maybe Wednesday or Thursday or something. So then they can start making it. Cool.